Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to talk about how there's this dark fan theory that Disney has confirmed from The Lion King. Hence why I have this shirt on. So let's get into this article. In the original movie, being The Lion King, fans learned that due to their insatiable appetites and wasteful hunting, the Pride Lands hyenas have been exiled to the elephant graveyard. Ultimately, Scar is able to recruit the hyenas as his personal army by promising to let them hunt freely, a decision which ends up disseminating the ecosystem. However, fans noticed an issue with the status quo. If the hyenas are banished to a place with functionally no food, how do they survive in such huge numbers? One dark fan theory was that they routinely cannibalize each other, and now Disney has let fans know that's 100% the case. So the hyenas killed each other and ate each other, essentially. See, I'm not too surprised. They were put in a shitty situation. From what it sounds like, it was from their own making. So I'm not really too surprised that at some point they were so starving that they started to kill each other off. Just to survive. I'm not too surprised. It's part of the circle of life. That's messed up. Like, that might seem messed up, but it's honestly part of the circle of life. In the food chain, in the animal kingdom, if that makes sense. So I'm not so surprised. Anyways, Disney Villains Scar's a new series covering the days after Simba's birth, which Scar began plotting against Mufasa in earnest. In issue number 3, after meeting two vultures who offer to introduce him to a potential army, Scar spies on a conclave of hyenas. Their leaders, the terrifying Queen of the Bone Eaters, acknowledges that her subjects are starving and declares that Sensi will be the next sacrifice. The other hyenas attack, attempting to make a meal of Whoopi Goldberg's movie character. This isn't a one-off occasion either. The Queen specifically states that Sensi has eaten your fill at feasts just like these. Now it's your turn to be the feast. Needless to say, it's incredibly unusual for Disney to confirm a beloved character in a cannibal in a licensed property. I mean, not surprised because I kind of skipped over the part where they said, despite producing world's most popular kids movies, Disney is no stranger to darkness, but the recently confirmed The Lion King fan theory goes further than anyone expected. From Bambi's mom to Pinocchio's Pleasure Island scene, many Disney movies have deliberately dark moments, and it turns out a dangly thread from the original Lion King tops them all. I guess even then I guess that first line applied that how the last line Furley said that they never said confirmed it in a comic book or a show or whatever. So this is interesting. And I have to say The Lion King's my favorite Disney movie, but out of all the hundreds and to thousands of times I've watched The Lion King in my lifetime, I never that never even crossed my mind. This fan theory. So this is pretty interesting. So anyways, let's read. Ultimately, confirming the hyenas are cannibals is smart to several ways. First, it's true to nature. Where hyenas have been known to attack and eat their own. Second, is it cleverly identifies the hyenas as existing outside of Mufasa's famous circle of life. turning them into an unnatural closed loop. Third, it shows how desperate the hyenas were and why they throw in with Scar's despite distrusting lions. It may even explain why Scar's forces destroyed the Pride Land so quickly. So, if the hyenas overindulged before they're exiled, then years of starvation and cannibalism likely made them worse. Finally, it adds an extra level of irony to Scar's eventual fate, consumed by the scavengers he promised to feed. Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, now I'm like quickly playing the Be Prepared song in my head. And like in that Be Prepared song, Scar does promise the hyenas that they'll never be go hungry again. And so that's like, wow, okay. Like they literally told us that the hyenas were going hungry, and they were like, well, they alluded that the hyenas were exiled. It's just like have never put two and two together about that. So like, this is making me want to watch the movie again. The good movie, not the lousy reboot that came out like 3 years ago. But man, this must make me want to rewatch the movie just so I can like. And then I'm gonna ask myself, how did I not catch that? Anyways, it's always fun to learn about dark secrets lurking in Disney properties, but like many of the choices that make The Lion King great, the hyena's cannibalism is rooted in observations about the brutality of real life nature. Thanks to Disney villain Scar, the Lion King fans now know how an army of hyenas survived years without food, and the answer isn't pretty. And so this issue, being Disney's villains Scar issue number 3, is currently available. But man, okay. Okay. This is so wild. So wild. I'm kind of mad at myself I didn't catch on to like, why are the hyenas hungry? Are they eating themselves like sooner? I'm mad I didn't think of that sooner. But anyways, what do you beautiful people have to say? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. I will talk to you if you ever meet since later.